Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and I know I don't make videos that often, but when I do, it's a treat, so just appreciate that. I want to talk about intermittent fasting and what people say about it and why they're dodging it and why they think it's so bad. And here's the deal. The people that do say that it's bad, it's surprising because they're actually doing it by default. They don't know they're doing it, but they are doing it. Their last meal is at 6, and then they wake up at 6, and then maybe they'll go exercise or have a piece of fruit, and then they're eating at noon. So basically they're intermittent fasting, and they're saying it's kind of an eating disorder. But you know what? There are a lot of benefits to intermittent fasting, and I've tried it, and I can say that it is definitely good for you to rest your body, rest your organs, and to take a break, a much needed break. And I believe that we were doing things in nature that we couldn't get food and we had no choices. It does get easier. It is hard in the beginning. I'm not saying I do it often, but when I do it, I do feel some benefits. I know the human growth hormone is elevated, and you definitely burn a little bit more fat. Now, people say it slows the metabolism down. When you fast, you're sleeping at night, you're fasting. Is that slowing your metabolism down? I mean, you'll lift it up again once you eat. Could you eat 8 times a day every 2 hours? What happens when you stop? Do you slow down your metabolism when you stop? So, there are so many ways to get to where you want to go. If you're trying something now and it's not working, try something else. Is intermittent fasting bad for you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's very natural. And, you could say that about running. When I was ultra running, when I was training for ultra runnings races, I stopped eventually. And then that was like fasting because I had to stop. And then when I ate, I started putting on weight. So whatever you're doing, you could try something else. People that do intermittent fasting also have tried something else. They've gotten to that point because they tried something else. People feel better when they wake up in the morning and they don't have a big heavy meal in their stomach. Or maybe they do it from morning to morning, or they do it from night to night. Every which way is different. Some people also, you don't know when they're fasting. You should never go by, I shouldn't say you should never, but generally speaking, if you were to intermittent fast, if you go to bed at 1 in the morning and you're eating at 1 in the morning or 12 midnight, and then you wake up at 8, you probably should wait till noon to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be a full circle like that. Unless you're a heavy, workout person, you really want to go and you have to eat before you exercise and you're doing a long run or a long bike ride. Anyway, I don't want to get boring on this. I don't want to tell you all the benefits scientifically or whatever. I just want to say that if what you're doing is not working, try something else. Don't destroy your mind and your body and be a detriment to yourselves because you treat your diet like a religion. Now, I added more protein in my diet, and people thought that was crazy. I thought it was crazy once. Now I don't. What's great about YouTube is it's a landscape of information. You could try different things. You can experiment different things. You don't have to explain it to anybody. Being an advocate of something could also be a detriment in some ways, because if you're not doing it anymore, then you kind of sound like you're hypocritical, or you feel badly that you told people that advice. So whatever advice you're giving, make sure you say, I'm doing this for now. This is what I'm trying for now, because I don't know what it's going to do later. Not everything works later on. Not everything works for you the way it did once. You find that out a lot. You find that out with age. And when you do age and when you do start thinking different thoughts and things change, lifestyles change also. Everything changes. What if you moved to a cold climate and you were a fruitarian in a tropical climate? Anything can change. And I want to say, I want to say that when you have something that you want to share, I've said this many times in other videos, but if you have something that you have, like real information, real good information that you are getting benefits from, share it. Share it. Like a candle has a light. If it lights another flame, it doesn't lose its flame. You're still bright. Don't take it with you to the grave. Just keep on sharing that light. It does help other people. I saw somebody recently. I'm in New Jersey for the summer, and I saw somebody on the boardwalk. And in 6th grade or 7th grade, I don't remember which grade it was. I was about 13, 14 years old. And I'm from Brooklyn originally, and you take the subway a lot. You do a lot of transportation. You don't walk that much. But this was like a long 2-mile walk. And she said, do you want to walk the boardwalk with me? And I said, how long is it? She said, 2 miles. At the time, I thought, that is insane. But okay, what else do I have to do today? So I walked, and we got to this arcade, and I said, I can't believe I got from one point to another with my legs. I can't believe I did that. Like, it was just such a crazy concept. I realized that I didn't die from it, and it was actually exciting that I could tell people that I did it. That was my first spark into ultra running. That was my first spark into endurance fitness. And I thanked her. I saw her today walking. I said, I just want to thank you for giving me that spark. She says, I didn't even know I did that. I said, I know. I just want to thank you. And she says, and because of me, I feel really honored that you won a 100K race. Like, I mean, everything leads to another. I'm married to an ultra, you know? I'm married to a guy that's an endurance athlete. So it worked out. Plant the seed in someone's mind if something's really working for you. And see if that works for them later on. They want to try it. Don't push. Don't push it. But I tell you, if you give people things, if you give people your knowledge, you will benefit so much. And compliment the people that did. Pay homage to them. Compliment them. They'll feel really good. I promise you, no one ever felt badly when you complimented them. And you never lost anything from it. So, all right, gotta go. Take care, everyone. Bye.